their wedding day is only the beginning. And in marriage preparation, I say to the couple, I don't want to hear you guys talk about your wedding being the best day of your life. It's stressful. You won't remember most of it until you see the video. You probably won't get anything to eat. Your feet are going to hurt. You're going to be nervous for most of the day. People are going to make you say things that you don't want to. You're going to be shaking hands with people you don't even know. How could that possibly be the best day of your life?
In the 80s, you know, a wedding was a wedding. It was carnation, flowers and simple balloons, and now it's, you know, you've really got to put yourself out there and show people how much money you've spent.
I've been skeptical of big weddings ever since I was a teenager, and I think it's because I see people who want big weddings focusing on the day rather than focusing on the marriage. And take all of that time, take all of that money, take all of that stress and put it into your marriage, not into one big day. If you want to have a party, have a party. I have parties at my house all the time.
To get married nowadays is so expensive, isn't it? Or it can be.
They've opened it up so you can get married in hotels and castles and virtually anywhere else. So I suppose it's widened the experience, but whether it's made it better, I don't know.
All in all, we probably spent about £15,000, which is probably about the average price, I would assume, for a wedding. But what we got would have cost a lot more if I hadn't made it myself.
A lot of the budget went on the venue itself,
Yeah.
didn't it? Because it was an expensive place to go.
Yeah, and we got married on a Thursday, which gave us discounts everywhere we went because it's cheaper than getting married on a weekend. So it's just a way of getting the wedding that we wanted, but for less money.
I've had brides in the past that have spent £4,000 on wedding dresses. We're in an area that we couldn't compete with spending £4,000 on a wedding dress. Our limit is around about £1,500, but on average for us, you're looking at probably about £800 to £1,200.
The most expensive someone spent on flowers would be £2,500, but we have weddings booked in for this year and next year where the budget is double that. So we have one that's £4,500, and next year we've got another one for £4,000. But I'm only small pickings as florists out there, where the average spend can be anything up to 15,000, 20,000, and that's just on flowers. If you're spending £4,000 on flowers, you want to make sure that when you walk in that room, that the room looks absolutely knock you out sort of amazing, because you've spent all that money. The kind of people that spend £4,000 on flowers aren't millionaires, but they just want a really, really nice wedding day.
I think a wedding really, it is about showing off. It's not just about being in love with somebody and showing everybody in the world that you're happy together. I think everything becomes a competition. We get a lot of girls in saying, well, my friend had a dress that's lace, so I can't have lace, and my sister had this dress and I can't have that. So it's a very competitive environment, really. A lot of people forget the true meaning of marriage, and they just want the nice dress and the pretty flowers, and they want to show off to everybody, and then they forget really that it's about the love and the marriage.